What's up YouTube, it's Louis here. I hope you're all well. We're taking a look at Vechain on the weekly time frame. I hope you guys do enjoy today's update. We'll look into more detail where Vechain could be bouncing from in the short term, some further bearish targets. Yeah, the fact that the bottom has been confirmed not in with this weekly lower low. Remember, the only reason we've seen this is due to SBF with what's happened with FTX. Now I'm going to zoom out and then look at where we're coming into next. So we were holding the 050, where we've just got a weekly close below it. We never had a weekly close below the 050. So the next major level of support would be 1 cent. 1 cent. I'm going to put a wick on that right there. Make it green. It's a bit below, I understand, but we have some support there and some resistance as well in this area. I'm actually going to drag this, going to make a box between the 618 and this. Technically, we should be having a golden pocket between here, but you can see it will be a bit too big and a bit confusing for us. But yeah, essentially this whole box is support. So of course, if you lose the top band of it, you're going to head to the bottom band. So I've just drawn this box from the 618 to a bit below because we do have a wick down there. But weekly closes around the 55, you know, at 1 cent, very close to this 618. We'll zoom in on the daily time frame now. Please do like this video. Let's smash over 50 likes on this. Please do share it because yeah, the views have been going down on the Vechain updates, but that's completely fine. Share the video, turn the notification bell on so you're aware of when we're actually posting throughout the day. I also make updates over on Twitter, Louis_crypto, and if you want me to teach you step by step from someone with zero knowledge into a person that can read the charts by themselves without having to rely on anyone, I have all the information that you need compiled into a 6-hour long course. There's over 30 videos, and if you're interested, this is currently 50% off to help with everyone struggling at the moment, because I do understand these are awful times. You have millionaires becoming bankrupt because of what's happened with FTX. It's awful. So if you want to take action, head over to my Twitter, Louis_crypto, and private message me there. I do also have a discount on the one-to-one mentorship as well, where I'll sit with you and teach you it. Obviously for a video call. But with Vechain over here, ever since losing this low, we were saying Vechain is bullish as long as it's above 2 cent. But now that we lost it, we're not too bullish until it's actually breaking above 2.8 cent. This is what I left you guys off with over the weekend in the last Vechain update. I explained because the capitulation began from here, and remember we needed to hold the bullish cross that we had just formed. It's just so sad that Vechain did everything it needed to do correctly, and it just had to be shot down by these absolute idiots, these kids running the industry. I cannot believe it, guys. Anyway, the capitulation began here. So if we want this to go up, we need to make a higher high above this. If you're not making a higher high above 2.8 cent, I won't be flipping bullish, even if we do reclaim 2 cent. Originally, I was fine with us being above 2 cent over here because this is the higher low, and as long as we're above the higher low, things are bullish. We should expect upside. But even though we ran into this target, which I called for on the channel, we explained that how there was a falling wedge over here, a falling wedge, as well as a inverse head and shoulders. If I flip the chart, shoulder, head, shoulder over here, once you had broken the neckline, we said we're coming back down to here. If it with the falling wedge, obviously because this is upside down, now rising wedge, your target is the bottom. So we had all the reasonings for why we're going to come into that it was once gold but now red zone, but unfortunately we just weren't able to hold this bullish cross. So the expected move is fall back to this. As you've broken out of this W, we've met our target. Let's fall back to it as support, flip this resistance into support to continue higher and validate this much larger double bottom. But unfortunately, guys, because of SBF being greedy, we lost this. And of course, ever since losing 2 cent, we know that even just recovering it won't be good enough. So we almost came to the first 1618 target down at 1.76 cent, with further targets down at 1.4 cent. These are what I'm expecting going forward. I'm not expecting higher prices unless we are above 2.8 cent. So guys, we could see Vechain all the way up here. I'm not buying it, as in I'm not believing it. I just think, yeah, because we made this lower low now, any higher low, any push up is just going to be a lower high. Please do check out the Bitcoin updates. It's very important. Bitcoin is the mothership. I was able to tell you that as long as Bitcoin's holding 18.6k, that Vechain should do so. The moment that Bitcoin closes below 18.6k, I will flip bullish. I'll be the first to tell you. Luckily enough, I was able to tell you guys, and ever since Bitcoin lost that 18.6k low, I've stated that I am bearish and not bullish. Bullish means that you need to see higher lows and higher highs. If there's no higher lows and higher highs, it's not bullish. We had higher lows. We lost the higher lows. We now have lower lows. So any pump is a lower high. I actually told you this when we lost the low. When we put it in this first ever daily lower low over here, where we spiked all the way down to 1.88 cent, I told you with this pump, I specifically said I don't care if it's up here. I think it's just running into it as resistance to continue lower, and we've been proven right so far. So if you appreciate that, leave a comment down below. It's so important for the algorithm. I'm here every day finding time to make the videos for you. All it takes is 1 second. Like, subscribe and comment. That's the least I could ask for you guys. But if you want to do more, please check out the memberships, support the channel that way. There's so many bot comments, nice comments and nasty comments. If you want to be brought to the top, then just check out the membership level. You'll get an emoji next to you, so I know instantly you're a real person. You'll have priority in the replies. There's also early access to the videos if you're interested. But other than that, I'm going to get you your final targets for today. From the low to the high, we can expect a 1618 target down at 1.4 cents. So essentially, if I just get rid of these smaller fibs, essentially by losing the 1 fib level down at 1.98 cent, you've validated the 1618 at 1.4 cents. So this is where we should be expecting to be going. You might be getting a bounce at 1.7 cent because it's the 1.272. You're always meant to get a bounce at the initial levels, because each one of these levels is support and resistance. So understand you will get reactions from every single one of them. It's just, will it bring a long-term reaction? Will it reclaim the 1 fib level, which is 1.9 cent? Will it then be able to break above this high? Because that's, for me personally, the only way I see us going up, if we're breaking back above this high. Why? Because this is where the dump started. If we reclaim where the dump started, amazing. However, because the dump started from there, any pump should be a fake pump and a continuation downwards, unfortunately, guys. I hope you understood today's update. We have some further targets down here in the area that we just drew out earlier in the video, lining up nicely with the 0618 at 1 cent, going all the way down to sub 1 cent. Crazy. 008. I did actually see Vechain at these prices back in May 2019, and I was able to profit over a 28x from a 1 cent average buy-in. But of course, unfortunately, we've got this capitulation. I was able to get out the market, I think it was January. Somewhere here, whenever we initially lost this, that's when I got out of the market. Whenever Bitcoin lost this higher low, I know this is Vechain, but Bitcoin has this higher low as well. And whenever we lost this back in January, that's when I decided to sell my crypto. Yes, I did buy back in on this wick down here and buy back down here. Those were my 2 buys. And of course, since losing the low, I have sold again because, of course, expecting lower. And again, I've said in the past, when I sold over here, I don't care if we go up after I press sell. I will get back into the market when it's bullish, when it shows me it's truly bullish. It's the same down here. I don't care if I've sold and it goes up. I want it to be bullish. Really and truly, it's not bullish until you're above 3.5 cent right here. So potentially I might have to wait for that, because I'm not going to believe any bullshit pumps, okay? Because you made that lower low. Again, any high should be a lower high, not a higher high, because we made a lower low. In your notes, does it say after a lower low you make a higher high? No, it says after a lower low you make a lower high. So why should we be expecting this to go up? No, you should be expecting it to go down. I know that's the reality, and I know you might not want to hear it, but I was the first to tell you back then, if the higher low is lost, I will be the first to flip bearish, and you will not like it. Thank you guys so much. I'll be back tomorrow with another Vechain update. Again, just expecting further downside. Any pump, any unexpected pump, it's not going to last, okay? Unless it's above daily candle close, above 2.8 cent. Otherwise, yeah. Otherwise, you just need to wait now, guys, honestly, because we are expecting lower price targets. So you need to be patient and just let it play out. Thank you. Like, subscribe, and comment. If you want to head over to my Twitter, Louis_crypto, to take action on the course or the one-to-one mentorship, please do so. It's the perfect time to be learning right now. Thank you. I'll catch you in the next one. And as always, peace.